11 million children younger than 5 are in some form of childcare in the United States. Here in New York City, 24% of the population is under 18. In fact, Manhattan has had a baby boom, and the number of New Yorkers under 5 has grown by more than 32%. But at Hanson Place Child Development Center, the under 5 set is definitely the majority. But this afternoon, I'm tipping the balance by joining the teaching staff. So we're going to read a book now. Maybe you've heard of this one. Stop me if you've heard it. Mean Soup.
Mean Soup. I know that Mean Soup.
You know it? Has anyone ever had any mean soup?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it'll tell us.
I don't.
No? Maybe it'll tell us how to make a mean soup. All right, so let's start this off. Mean Soup by Betsy Everett. All right. All of a sudden, I'm LeVar Burton. You ready? Horace is the star of our book. It had been a bad day for Horace. You see Horace? His mother said, "How was your day?" And Horace growled. Do you know what a growl sounds like? Then, taking a breath, she screamed into the pot. Does anyone know what a scream sounds like? Yes, just like that. He breathed his best dragon breath. Germs, 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 no more dragon breath. Yes, there are fun and games, but it's still hard work if you're doing it right. What have you learned working here?
It is not a job for everyone. I learned that it is not an easy job to do, and a lot of people don't realize how much work is put into nurturing these children on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm. What keeps you up at night when you think about your job?
A lot of time what keeps me up at night are those children who are in need and have special needs that we cannot attend to and need services outside of our care. And I often think about those parents or those families who they don't really understand, or they don't really know, they're not knowledgeable in what's going to happen to this kid once they leave
Just
this
navigating
space.
everything outside.
Life in general.
Yeah. What if you hide and I find you? Okay, I'm going to count. The United Federations of Teachers salary schedule for a new non-universal pre-K school teacher with a bachelor's degree is just over $36,000 a year and tops out at $41,000 after 20 years of experience. One national study found that in New York State, the cost of a year's care for an infant is nearly double the cost of a year's tuition at a public college. That's the widest gap of any state. We're talking $30,000 a year to walk through the door. And that's a bar that a lot of people can't make. And I imagine if you are working here and you have to send your kids somewhere, that takes a large chunk of your paycheck too.
Well, that was a huge conflict when I had my second daughter when I was here. This is quality childcare, and so I can't even bring her here because I don't make the money that it takes to have her here. And so that was a huge conflict for my family. And so when I was on maternity, it was like either I don't come back to work or we have to figure something out.
Shaquam isn't alone in her dilemma. Nationally, families with 2 children spend more for childcare than on housing. And for single parents, the math is even more stark, leading some to leave the workforce entirely to care for their children. So what do you wish that everybody who ever dropped a kid off and went about their lives for the next few hours knew that you just wish they had an idea of?
That preschool matters, that the people taking care of your preschoolers matter, that we feel honored to be able to set up an environment for children to become the people that they are. Yep. And that we need more money.
And that.